WKRP, weekdays at 4 on TV3.
Hello, this is Wavelength. We're in the studio right now taping this week's show, but if you'll leave a message, we'll get back to you.
Yeah, this is Dick Wolf from Wolf & Katz Legal Services. I represent Sonoida Motors, and we need to get together and talk about a few things.
Good morning once again and welcome to Wavelength. I'm your host Dave Otto, playing with all the little faders and all the little knobs, getting to know you. This board is becoming real comfortable with me now. We got a great show for you. We've got the Lum Brothers, we've got the Tubes, we've got Devo, REO Speedwagon, Billy Idol, Pat Benatar, and a lot more than that, so stick with us. We're going to have a real good show for you. Let's begin with Pat Benatar from the album Get Nervous. I had to look at our poster back there. And Shadows of the Night.
We're in this position of being on a record label and entertainers, and what we present visually and theatrically and musically makes people think about some things maybe that they don't otherwise, makes people act certain ways they don't otherwise, gives them a different feeling in general, stimulates a different set of emotions than most groups stimulate.
Well, that was very quiet on the set, please. Billy Idol and White Wedding was one of the videos we saw on that set there. Incidentally, Bert Easley provided the formal wear for that particular wedding. Thought you want to know that. Devo. Have we got Devo? Oh, no, it's Devo. You bet. The Spud Boys. We got lots of them tonight. We get interviews and videos and the whole works. But we thought you want to know, in case you hadn't heard about it, they're coming to town in just a few days. And maybe you saw them a couple weeks ago on TV on Square Pegs. That brings us to our vid quiz for tonight, and here's how it goes. Tell us the teen idol whose daughter appears regularly on Square Pegs. We'll have the answer later in the show. You think about that. Right now, we're going to go to break and be back in a second.
It's a grand opening. At 21st Century Sound, we're celebrating the grand opening of our new Phoenix store and Christmas, all wrapped up in one big event. It's our biggest sale of the year. Save from 10 to 70% on something for every member of the family. Like this Panasonic 12-inch TV, only $64. Cordless telephones, $88. FM headsets, $17. Three-way speakers, only $10 each, and AM/FM portable starting at $33. At 21st Century Sound, your gift center for everything from car stereo to home entertainment and computers. Hurry, Christmas is just around the corner, and so are we!
This Christmas at Sun Valley Waterbeds, we consulted a real gift-giving expert and came up with some very unique gift ideas. Now, here's a gift idea to sleep on. This Christmas, how about giving beautiful furniture? A waterbed from Sun Valley Waterbeds, where you'll find a huge selection with a variety of styles from traditional to contemporary, in price ranges that'll fit any Christmas budget. And those are just a few of the unique Christmas gift ideas you'll find at Sun Valley Waterbeds. Right, Santa?
Groovy guys.
Some special things for you.
I love ya. Riders on the storm, walking on water. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Beep, 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 yeah.
The Storm is the Valley's finest album music at 107 FM KSTM.
Miller's Outpost wants to be your Merry Christmas store.
Dang, if you don't look like a giant leprechaun.
Yeah, I'm kind of busy, okay?
This Christmas, give him a present he'll long remember. Saturday short-sleeve knit shirts in your choice of colors and styles, just $7 each. The perfect Christmas gift. Saturday short-sleeve knit shirts at Miller's Outpost, your Merry Christmas store.
Real pretty. Where's that pot of gold you rest? Come on now. Cough it up. Cough it up. Come on.
Somebody get the phone there. Thank you, Anita. I hope you enjoyed those commercials. I handpicked them myself. Well, we've got a Devo interview coming up in just a few minutes, and they talk about their attitude towards the world in general. They view the earth as a beautiful place with beautiful things, except human beings. They kind of screw things up, a pessimistic posture in their music toward the world. But right now, before we get to that, REO Speedwagon. Hey, okay, here we go with the key on a Wavelength.
And we'd like to be thought of that way, not as weird or a threat, but just different. In other words, okay, you can have Christopher Cross and you can, you know, Kim Carnes and REO Speedwagon and all that when you want it, but if you want something else, here's Devo. And, you know, that just hasn't been in general made clear because of the way we're processed through the meat grinder.
So we think of our music in visual terms anyhow. We think of the things we do simultaneous, visual and audio. So it's more of a whole picture.
I mean, we end up spending almost as much time making the videos as we do recording the record. And we would spend more time, but we're on schedules and contractual commitments. We're in a business reality, and also the obvious bottom line of budgets. But, you know, we're not complaining. We do what we can with what we can do right now. And it has made it much more obvious to people what we're about because it's the added dimension that's necessary. People tend to romanticize chaos and idiocy and reflect it in the music they buy. And I suppose New Traditionalist was just Devo doing what it has been doing, but presenting it in another way. You know, we're not presenting chaos. We're not presenting a lot of banging and screaming and you know, things that you find on Top 40 radio.
Mark, let's talk a little bit about one of your songs, It's a Beautiful World. Tell us a little bit about that. You say it's a beautiful word maybe for us, but not for you.
We just think the only ugly thing on the planet is man.
He's like some horrible virus that planet Earth has been afflicted with.
Usually when you hear somebody go, oh, he's a beautiful dude, at least in our camp, we can bet that he's not. Just the very fact that that's being said.
The inside feeling of the person? What do you mean by that?
Yeah. Mark's being facetious. Things are upside down. Planet's great. Everything's there, all kinds of information, all kinds of resources, all kinds of possibilities. And people make sure that they limit themselves, create a one-dimensional reality, black and white world, you know, total waste, mental waste, physical waste, environmental waste, on every level. On every level. It's just, you know, incredible.
Well, of course, that was Devo and, where?
I hope that was about the last of Devo for one show. I'm just about had it with them guys.
Bob in the box, would you mind repeating that? I didn't really hear it all that clearly.
I said that's about enough Devo for one show. What'd you say?
I'm not calling the shots on the video selection, Bob, so why don't you just put a muzzle on it, huh? Kind of put him in his place, huh? Why don't we take just a second to yawn here and stretch? Kind of get the kinks out. We got a lot more show left to come. Anyway, what I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by Bob in the box was that we saw that pessimism, that's you guys want to hold it down? That sarcasm in their music. Okay, now, yet to come on Wavelength. I've forgotten completely. Oh, Paul Collins and the Beat, Juice Newton, and the Tubes. And Bob, you stay right where you are in that box, will you?
I sure hope Santa can fit. He can do anything.
Mm-hmm.
Up on the rooftop, reindeer's paw.
This Christmas, the gift for that special someone are the jeans with a Jordache look. And right now, when you purchase any pair of Jordache denim jeans, this duffel bag and $8 value is yours absolutely free.
From Miller's Outpost, your Merry Christmas store.
Oh, he made it! Oh, Merry Christmas, little fella.
Think it's time for your own washer and dryer?
Oh, the times are tough.
You deserve the best.
But inflation's high, it's hard to buy, seems I'll never have enough.
Remco has the best, and you can get it now. Bring the ease and convenience of a large-capacity GE or Whirlpool washer and dryer right into your own home. Remco has the best, and you can get it now.
At Remco, you can get it now.
Remco is the try-it-before-you-buy-it store.
Of all the gifts, nothing says more than the gift of music. Music can say, I love you.
So I have to say I love you in a song.
Music can say, you're terrific.
I love you just the way you are.
Or it can just say, thanks.
I want to stop and thank you, baby.
Give the gift of music. There's no better way to wrap up your feelings.
Al McCoy for Arizona Tech, where in less than a year you can be properly prepared for a job in broadcasting, a business that is growing every day. Television, radio, cable, the list goes on. Broadcasting at Arizona Tech is taught by broadcasting professionals and, of course, includes hands-on training. If you feel that now is the time to expand your career horizons, pick up the phone. Call Arizona Tech's 24-hour career line right now at 252-2331. Arizona Tech, a part of Miller Technology.
Hi everybody, I'm Huey Lewis here in beautiful downtown Tempe, and I'm going to be on Phoenix Wavelength next week.
If you drive a foreign car, you've probably got squeaking brakes, and you've either been told you'll have to live with the problem or that it would be fixed and it wasn't. This is the problem, your disc brake pad, and this is the solution, Braco's new disc brake pad. When we install these brake pads on any foreign car, no more squeak. You don't have to live with squeaky brakes. Now they can be fixed at Bill King's Braco.
Check the yellow pages for the location nearest you.
This Christmas at Sun Valley Waterbeds, we consulted a real gift-giving expert and came up with some very unique gift ideas. Now here's a gift idea to sleep on. This Christmas, how about giving beautiful furniture? A waterbed from Sun Valley Waterbeds, where you'll find a huge selection with a variety of styles from traditional to contemporary, in price ranges that'll fit any Christmas budget. And those are just a few of the unique Christmas gift ideas you'll find at Sun Valley Waterbeds. Right, Santa?
Oh, ow, ooh. Ouch. Sorry. Well, excuse me, just give me a second here. Sure, I got a little excited there. Next week, we want to mention that we're going to have Linda Ronstadt, Queen, and also, I forgot one. Help me out, crew.
Huey Newey?
Not Huey. That was close. Huey Lewis in the News. Huey Newey? Huey Lewis in the News. Right now, here's Paul Collins with On the Highway. Huey Newey.
How did you come about making the video?
Well, you know, these days, if you don't have a video, well, actually, it's great. There's so much access for video now, and it's a great PR tool. And we couldn't afford, you know, now videos are like, you know, $75,000, $25,000, anything, you know, over $5 is more than we had. But we decided to do a video in Hollywood, and we scanned it together, and we made, we shot footage for 3 songs. We'll get 2 songs out of it. We got Highway already, which is on MTV, and Kids the Same is almost finished being edited. And we shot the whole thing for under $1,000. Wow. And it was real low budget, but anyways, because everybody said, oh, you can't go shoot a video for $1,000. I mean, everybody thought it was a crazy idea. And we showed it to CBS, and they said, well, you know, we just don't think it can compete against the productions. And we sent it to MTV, and they put it right on. I found it that every time somebody tells you not to do something, that's what you should do. Because, and we're in the same situation. They're all the companies and people in the business are saying to bands, well, you shouldn't go out on the road if you don't have a hit single. There's no point in doing it. There's no point in doing it. But then if you don't do that, what are you going to do? Starve to death? Give up? A lot of people try to force it onto me, like, okay, this is my band. It's not my band. This is a band of 4 individuals that do exactly what they want to do. Mm-hmm. Nobody tells anybody what to do in this group. And everybody contributes an equal share. Because this group would not be the same group with any other musicians in it. You know, we play rock and roll music. Mm-hmm. And we play it the only way we know how to play it. See, I mean, to me, rock and roll is not something that you fine-tune. It is, you know what I mean? And if you try to screw with it, you're just, you know, you're not going to get real rock and roll. That's why I like playing live, because you get a real instantaneous reaction from people. Like if you go out and play, that's why playing is good when things are bad, because when you go out and play, at least you get that confirmation, like, you know, tonight, yes. We know that there's a good enough reason for us to keep going.
Whoa! Nice little figs on that, Fräulein, huh?
That was Juice Newton, of course. And I don't know if you knew this or not, but in addition to being a lovely lady and a great singer, she discovered the theory of squeezativity. Well, next up we have, after our commercial break, a couple of bands from Phoenix. So let's, I'll tell you what, let's just skip the commercial break and go right to one of those bands. Now, the Lum Brothers from...
No way. This is the money-making part of the show. We are going to a break.
Yes, sir, Mr. Director.
Groovy guys.
Some special things for you.
I love ya. Riders on the storm. Walking on water. Thank you very much, Phoenix. Beep, 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 yeah.
The Storm is the Valley's finest album music at 107 FM KSTM.
You don't have to go out for Domino's Pizza. When you call us, within minutes, we're custom making your pizza with only pure dairy cheese and delicious toppings. On the road, we keep your pizza hot and to your door in less than 30 minutes. And we never charge for our delivery. But if you think that's good, just wait till you taste it.
Domino's Pizza delivers. Domino's Pizza.
Hello, Bills. Claus again. Add 1 million more of these Maxell specials. And oh yes, Bing Crosby's Christmas album. And don't forget these nifty Sanyo portables. After 200 years, I've learned to shop the easy way. Bills, records, and audio. Ho, ho, on the first day of Christmas, my true love song.
Bills, Records, and Audio, the store for your Christmas gift giving.
My husband, George, likes to leave me little hints about what he wants for Christmas. This morning, he left me a Christmas gift guide from Checker Auto Parts, and he thoughtfully circled everything he wanted. So I bought the Craco Complete Sound System, and these Superfit sheepskin seat covers, and this Cal Custom Auto Alarm. He's gonna be so surprised when he opens his packages. Aren't you, George?
Checker Auto Parts. It's a Christmas gift store, too.
For more of Wavelength.
Main attraction, hair salon. For your hair. For your face. For your image. Biltmore Plaza, 32nd Street and Camelback.
Discover the dawn of a new Apache sunrise. With the addition of Apache Peak, your ski day is filled with fresh and exciting challenges. The new triple stair lifts have doubled the thrill of your ski adventure. And at the end of the day, top off your ski experience with the inviting surroundings of Sunrise Lodge. This year, enjoy the pleasures of a true winter mountain resort. Apache Sunrise. Ski it all.
You know, it really gets, I don't know, exasperating working with this director, Bob in the Box. The guy, in my opinion, is a flunky. He's not qualified to be doing what he's doing. He hasn't been able to hold down a steady job for 10 years. He got fired from the last job he had as a dispatcher at a massage parlor. Can you believe that?
Okay, that's it. Now I'm going to show you, Mr. Otto, who is really in charge of this show. Because I can do this, I can do this, I can do this. How do you like that?
Bob! Bob, I didn't mean it. Bob! 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 Bob?
Now that's what this switcher can do. This switcher is so good, it can even send you back to Houston.
Ooh. Anything but that. All right. Whew. Here we go with the Lum Brothers. I'm sorry, Bob.